What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Yep, there's a huge problem that we have, and I want to talk about it and address it in a very long ass 20 plus minute video, 23:41 second minute video. Holy shit. And I also got I didn't watch Incel TVs because I make it like a habit of watching his videos to see like what the next move of these incels is going to be, because people don't like it when you generalize and shit and say everybody's the same. They're all like, whatever. But it's just like, they're very parallel. Like Hassan and Rehab Room, aka Incel TV, are very parallel in their like leaps of logic and their dismissive tendencies. Because Hassan gets caught with the whole dog collar shit, shocking his dog and stuff. And what does he do? Not only is he trying to make it so he's not guilty, he's trying to point out to all these people who are criticizing him, like Charlie, like Asmongold, like, yeah, these are bad people. They're not like telling you the truth. And it's just like, what do you mean? Like people, not specifically them, other people who have watched your live stream and have recorded the entire thing have, video evidence of how you treated that dog. It's on video. You put it on video. That's the thing. Like nobody came into your house or like was like looking through your window, like binoculars or like whatever to like see how you're treating your dog. The uncensored, the real version of Hasawi, because we didn't have to. You did it for us. Like I said, this guy has won the Darwin Award. Like I don't think he's ever going to be able to outdo his level of stupidity. Because I'm like, okay, you want to play tough guy, and then like you drop a magazine out of your pistol. Fine, it's funny, but it's not like whatever, right? Because all it takes is a guy to shoot you. It's just to pull the trigger and a bullet to be in the chamber, and then you're dead. Boom. It's not magic, right? But then you do this, and it isn't just so obvious that it was a shot caller because everyone's pointing it out and going through like the fucking whatever, right? And like good on them. Like I have a habit of questioning other people and their ethics, and I need to fucking stop doing that because I am too old for that shit, and I've done a lot of bad things in my lifetime where I don't see myself as the determining factor in the scale of morality, not by a long shot. And I think anybody who is watching my channel believing that I'm only gonna lay it out for you like this. When it comes down to it, I think every single man and subsequently woman by extension, but like, you know what I mean? Like this is just like whatever from my point of view. Like you'll live your life and then you'll meet your wife and her family, her friends, and that'll be your life. Like you might keep in touch with your friends, your own personal friends, but unless you're willing to put that aside, your family, your friends aside, and live for her, you don't serve a function. Like guys pretend like they have more of a purpose than they actually do, right? They think that I'm the Hollywood actor, I'm the film director, I'm the important person that everybody needs and requires, the musician, the rock star. That's why everybody idolizes these types of people, the sports players, people who like investors and like they're just super rich and like this and that, golfers and it's just become such a fucking retard ass obsession that when you see these little kids basically impersonating the grown-ups, and like it pisses everybody off. Are you getting pissed off at these kids, or are you just pissed off at the idea that like this is the way that people who make money portray themselves to be, and these kids who emulate the adults are showing you that aspect that we all secretly knew about ever since we were young, but we can only really point it out now because the problems with men, the issues, the difficulties, this and that. See, I think the number one issue with men, as much as this is going to come off as hypocrisy coming from me, is that they act like women. And from a guy who used to sell like weed and shit, and like, you know, whatever, I used to chop other drugs and stuff, like nothing too hard, but like, you know, if I got my hands on it, right? Um, I've dealt with both genders, okay, mostly males though, and I would worry about males, especially ones I don't know, more than I would worry about females. Because even if females rip me off or whatever, I just did not care, right? Because it's like I don't make money off of them primarily. It's because I was just doing it as a favor. And then, like, secondly, like, and this is gonna sound very sexist. I don't feel threatened by them. They're very safe. They're very good for business, and they keep me out of trouble. That last part, the keeping out of trouble, is yeah, guys, fucking, they're just dumb. They're just fucking dumb, and they pretend like they know what's up, and it's just like whatever, man. Like, and I think that like guys have a problem admitting that they're wrong, right? Like Andrew Tate has to admit that he's wrong. Like he's wrong about converting to Islam. He's wrong about how he's treated women and shit. You have daughters, dude. If your daughters went to the UK or France right now, just on vacation, um, and you can argue, well, people know who I am and I have security, this and that. No, not everybody knows who your kids are, dude. You know that for a fact, right? Like you know people part of the religion that you converted to don't know who your kids are, and we'll just see them as another piece of fucking meat, and we'll rape them on fucking site, dude. We'll just start stalking them out, following them, complimenting them, speaking the fucking language, broken English, broken German, broken French, whatever broken language, broken Romanian, fuck, and like fucking straight up rape your girls, dude, rape your children, fucking idiot. And you want to convert to this fucking retard ass religion and shit? How's that working out for you? You fucking dumbass. Go to Dubai and drive your fancy sports car. Trust me, it'll compensate for your small penis size. Dog, the only reason that you like to hit on, like, you know, younger ass women is because you got a small dick, man. Okay? Talking about, like, oh, if she's 16, that's A-okay and shit like that, because you got a small dick, my guy. And we gotta address it. Because, okay, I said that I was going to get into it the last video, but it's just like, you know, Hassan has a way of, like, you know, taking all the fucking attention, all the fucking attention out of all the topics and videos and shit that goes on YouTube because of his stupid ass family and retard ass uncle and shit. I'm telling you, the R word's coming back and it's not going away. It's not going to go away, dude. When you have an entire population of people living in a first world country who are inbred, right? The entire city is fucking. When you have shit like that, do you think you can just walk away from it? You think you could just say, "Oh, well, we're just retarded. That's not us." No, it is you, and it's something you're gonna have to take with you to the grave. It's like, why would Muslims brag about your fucking numbers when your numbers are retarded? You know what I mean? It's like, yo, you got world domination, and all the Muslims are celebrating and shit. Would you though? Would you? Like, think about it. Like, who's gonna operate all your heavy machinery, the manufacturing, the industrial complex, shipping and receiving, all these things that require oversight and the knowledge of the logistics and all that shit, and this is studious nature. Like, yo, how does that work in the Islamic world? Oh, that's right, it doesn't work. You gotta hire other people outside your country to do it for you. Ah, man, when you try to do it yourself, it's just like failing up into the sky, my guy. Failing up into the sky, failing up into the sky. That's why, like, honestly, I just want to throw this fucking video out there. I don't give a fuck about any of my gameplay footage. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get rid of this, but I gotta make that lore video. Whatever. I'll just make a off topic video, off whatever. I swear my most popular videos now are actually video game videos. Game like videos where I'm just talking about games and nothing else. I swear everybody's tired of politics, even me. But I have to talk about it just this one last time. Hopefully this is the last time I have to talk about this shit, because I'm not just gonna make it about this one guy or, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna be as broad as I possibly can be. It's because, okay, so there's this recent incident that happened between these two guys. I subscribe to both of them. Now, mind you, I don't watch when I'm subscribed to somebody. I don't like unless it's like a person who like I like Thrife, Boss, Baked Cakes that come out with content regularly. Although Baked Cakes tends to I don't know. That's his personality. No, don't mind me. I just whatever. I just I get it when he's like doing that girl thing. He's like impersonating his girlfriend. I get it now. It's like when he was doing it in the beginning, it kind of bothered me. I was just like, come on, man, like stop doing that. It's like ah. It's a cool guy. Go subscribe to Baked Cakes Yum. Bomb ass Armored Core player, content maker. I don't know what other game he's playing. He's probably going to be playing Battlefield 6. I think everybody probably didn't want to buy Daemon X Machina to attack. Fuck. So when I say this name, it's so fucking long, but this is the name of this game. And this is probably why it didn't do so well. Even though I love it to death, I'm going to make a mega review. I said mega, as in multiple parts. It's going to be a part 1, part 2, possibly part 3. I'm not too sure. Right? Not sure. Because I'm probably going to come up with a part 3 because I think the game is somewhat purposely left incomplete to facilitate the whole live service model. So they're going to introduce new enemy types, new armor sets, weapons, etc. Right? So I'm all for that. So I'm not saying like the game is incomplete. Far from it. Far from it. It's a very complete game. Very complete game. In fact, I would argue that the things that just added on were just like whatever improved weapons, a new rarity. Looking forward to it, but it's just like like the game is good as is, right? But fuck, I'm getting off topic and all this shit with this. The reason why I think the game didn't do so well is that Battlefield 6 is coming out, right? And I understand, dude. The reason why I'm in game design is because of Battlefield 2142, not 2042, 2142, right? I think one of the first Battlefield games was Battlefield 1942 or 1941. Maybe both, right? During the World War II settings, right? And yeah, the Battlefield 2142, obviously it's taken a lot of liberties with the Battlefield franchise, which I've never seen since. Like, you could argue one way or the other, like Battlefield Hardline. It's like a Battlefield, sort of. What? It's like just Miami Vice. How do you go from Battlefield to Miami Vice? Oh, it's the same thing. Trust me, it's like a Battlefield in Miami. Ask the Floridians. Okay. They got Alligator Alcatraz. I believe you. I believe you. But yeah, that's most likely the reason why the game didn't do so well, right? But back to the topic. Fuck, I'm going in like massive circles. I appreciate everybody who's sticking around to like listen to my rants and all that shit. Thank you so much. You help me, with my venting and my frustrations, because it's like I can comment nonstop or like just like get super parasocial with people, but I think it's important not just for me, for anybody out there who wants to just like have just an archive of your thoughts, to just put it out on YouTube. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to do the whole YouTube commercialization thing. If you want to, okay, fine, make your money. No shame, right? But I don't think it's necessary for me personally. All right. So these two people I'm subscribed to in the Armored Core 6 thing, which is Green Knight and Pink Tusk Mammoth, right? This is like a very, very weird topic to discuss for me, because I don't see too much of an issue, but I understand the origin point of why this individual, a female, would I guess have criticisms towards Pink Tusk Mammoth. So how it started was I don't know. They were talking about some like rock band, like some alternative rock band or something like that, and they had a music video, and she shows this picture of her, and she's 28, by the way, but she showed this picture of her when she was in high school, and she was 14 at the time. And yeah, she's, I guess, hot. I haven't seen the picture. I don't care to. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so into my own gaming world and stuff. Like I'm scared about touching Ghost of Yotei. The amount. Okay, so this is another problem, and I know I'm going off on a tangent by like not finishing my point, but I think people hate on Ghost of Yotei because a female samurai. Okay, and not only is it a female samurai, it's a better game than Ghosts of Tsushima naturally because it's a sequel. It's the one that comes after, right? It's a PlayStation 5 game, it's not on PlayStation 4 like the original was, and yada yada yada, right? Yeah, people are already writing it off. It hasn't even been out a week, and people have magically beaten and reviewed the game somehow. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. You know for a fact that they didn't. Like if you played the first game, you know if a person has beaten the game in a week, and they weren't like live streaming the whole thing to like show you the hours that they put in, that they're just lying straight to your face. You know what I mean? And you're not going to see that. You're just going to see the guys criticizing Ghost of Yotei because, oh man, I can't see my naked male samurai every single time. My naked male ass every single time. I go to the hot springs. I gotta look at this girl butt. Okay, so back to the topic, right? So this female moderator, she's a moderator on I guess the forums or Discord or some shit like that for Pink Tusk Mammoth. Pink Tusk Mammoth, like he's like OG in the Armor Core scene, right? He likes to make these videos. They're very chillax. He has like dance music. There's some shit that I used to listen to like back in the day. I don't know if he likes techno, but like whatever, subjective, right? And this girl who's 28. This is very important. This is a very important thing to understand. She's 28. I think Pink Tusk Mammoth is like 40 plus, and I think he also has a wife, which is where this whole issue is coming from. Where whatever, right? So this moderator, who shall not be named, apparently she has suffered from sexual exploitation as a minor. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now I want to know, right? What does that have to do with Pink Tusk Mammoth? What does it have to do with that? What did he do to add to or take away or whatever, help you deal with your problem? Like absolutely nothing. He's just some guy, who makes internet content videos. He has an opinion. He has eyes. He has, fingers. He types. He typed that he felt like a dirty old man. Did he say anything more inappropriate? I watched the video because I wanted to be fair with it, right? I think I watched the video something like 3-4 times, just to be clear. It wasn't that long a video. I think it was like 20 something. Green Knight, I think you should change your name to White Knight. Okay? Change your name to White Knight. Okay? You want to be a cuck? You want to be a simp for this girl you've never met in your entire life? And I suffer from some sexual exploitation as a kid, and you can't make these comments about me because it makes me feel uncomfortable. And like, okay, fine. You get uncomfortable. He said like what he said, right? And he didn't take it any further. He didn't ask for pics, whatever. And like, I get that like these people probably knew each other for like a long ass time. So like, she's implying, or her friend's implying, that Pink Tusk Mammoth, without any evidence, mind you, jerked off. Okay, jerked off to her underage, pink-haired 14-year-old picture that she's whatever she put out there. And it's just like, okay, what's the big deal, man? If she doesn't want to be the moderator, if she's uncomfortable with the thing, like whatever, find another moderator. I was like, who cares? But then, right, like there's this whole hate campaign being run on Pink Tusk Mammoth, right? Which is why I say Green Knight. You should change your name to White Knight now. You should change your name to White Knight. Milady. Yo, what did you say again? Yo, I'm cutting ties with Pink Tusk Mammoth? And I was just like watching the video over and over again. Like, what did he do? What did he do? What did he do? Okay. That? Really? And that's why you're going to cut ties with him? Yeah, yep. And like, the worst part is, you see Pink Tusk Mammoth like panicking, So he sends this message over Discord to like everybody, right? He just like, I don't know, pins it or something. I don't know how Discord works. And like he's explaining it, like they're gonna run a hate campaign on him and say that like he's whatever, try to cancel him and shit like that. And he just like wants closure. He wants to like, you know, put it out in the open, what he did, what he said, and I really don't fucking care, because going back to the whole Demon X back kind of Titanic Scion shit. Okay, so this game comes out. I'm like, this game's amazing. I'm pretty sure people in the Armored Core, I thought, yeah, community would love it. Everybody hates it. I'm like, what? Why? You know, various reasons. And it's like, fine. I just can't win these people over. And then I thought about it for a second. It's like, are these people like men? Like they're males and shit. Like they have like a fucking balls and a dick and shit, and like, you know, whatever. Like, what is it about Armored Core beyond the graphics and the fact that it's a FromSoft game, which I think people give like way, myself included, way too much credit to FromSoft games. I think like as much as I like Elden Ring, Night Rain, I think I've run my course with it. Like, it's not like I'm not gonna play it anymore. It's just I find that I bought the game originally signing up thinking I was going to get like this power fantasy. I'm going to like, you know, enjoy. It's going to be like Risk of Rain with like elements and the graphics of Elden Ring. And it's just Elden Ring with like, you know, a jump. It's more jump heavy Elden Ring. Like you could jump higher, you can jump off of like ledge hop, and you could jump on these like whatever, like super springs, air springs, and like jump super high in the air. That's basically, and then you don't take fall damage. That's all that it is. Basically, no real difference. Despite the fact that Elden Ring has a DLC, by the way. And I was tripping out one time. I could have sworn I got a great katana when I was playing like this like version 1 or so of Elden Ring Night Rain. It's just like, wait, what? You got a great katana? I didn't know they put Shadow of the Erdtree DLC weapons in this game. I don't know, maybe I was just tripping out. I was whatever, like everything was new to me and stuff. But like I think this is the problem with men, dude. Is like, we're not all men, dude. We're just not. Like, the reason why I wear lipstick and makeup is just, like, I figured this shit out years ago. Like, this idea that you have to fit this template of a man, and that like the vast majority of people who also do so aren't men. Like, it doesn't just make me feel ashamed. I think it makes the entire gender, like, of females just recoil, right? Because you have shit like this, and it's not really not that big of a deal. It's just this thing between two people that was just blown out of proportion because of Green Knight, White Knighting for these, you know, two individuals and shit. And whether they feel jaded or not, it's like Pink Dust Mammoth was apologetic. He didn't try to hide this from people, and he was just concerned about, you know, how this was going to affect him in his personal life. And yeah, what the fuck, eh? Holla at your boy, Pink Tusk Mammoth. Alright then? Take care.